Google just destroyed their competition. So Google had the Google I/O event and they have dropped some massive AI updates. Let's dive right in. First of all, Google announced Veo 3, which is the latest video generator, and it is a beast. In addition to having better quality and prompt adherence, and also the world physics, the most impressive part about the Veo 3 is that it includes native audio generation, which means that the Veo 3 model can not just only generate the video but the audio with it itself. That means you can generate videos with sound effect, background music, and voices itself. You gotta see this to believe it. Check these examples out.
We can talk.
No more silence.
Yes, we can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk with accents.
Oh, I think that would be marvelous fun.
Yes, it is very fun. But
Yes, it is very good.
It's very fun.
So here if you tell it, a man doing stand-up comedy in a small venue and tells a joke, and he also include the joke in the dialogue. That is the prompt, right? And here is the output.
So I went to the zoo the other day, and all they had was one dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
And get this entire video, the joke, sounds and everything was generated in one go with Veo 3. And it can even create fake zoom.
It doesn't quite capture all the nuances, you know?
I think it's remarkably realistic though.
Call videos with just a prompt. I don't think most of the people would be able to notice this is AI generated from afar. And if you really dive deep and see the names are kind of gibberish, and that is the tell for it. Now here's another example with where the prompt is: a man gives a long, very fast, unhinged rant about how AI is going to destroy us all. That he's on a busy, impervious US street in downtown, and there's a lot of traffic noise.
That it's coming for all of us. They're making these things smarter and they think they can control it, but they can't. You can't control something that thinks fast. Control something that thinks fast.
How crazy is that? Here's another ridiculous one. The prompt is: a man in the music video raps to the camera about generating videos with Veo 3.
I'm using Veo 3 to generate videos, and it's so easy.
Absolutely unreal. So with Veo 3 you can generate full music videos with just a single prompt. Here's another example. That is a close-up of a Twitch streamer in a low-lit room, ASMR style. She whispers to the camera.
Generating videos with built-in dialogue really changes things, doesn't it?
So you can also specify the exact dialogue in the prompt and it will generate the video with that. And let's hear how it sounds.
We're gonna light up the sky.
This sounds so realistic, and she even takes a breath at the end. Here are some more examples. This video was extra impressive because if you notice the sound of the drums and are in complete sync with the video itself.
ये मुंबई है. ड्रीम्स यहाँ समुंदर से भी गहरे होते हैं.
Dialogues in other languages as well. I think they'll be rolling out more languages such as Hindi, German, and others very pretty soon. So apparently it can also do to streams like this.
Okay, I got him. I'm gonna perform CPR here. Come on.
I don't think you can tell that this is fake, but the entire gameplay, that Twitch streamer, whatever he's saying is all AI generated with just one prompt. I mean, now we can officially say that we are up to a point where distinguishing AI and non-AI video is very, very tough. With this video generation, with the audio enabled in it, it only makes sense that the video would come out of such great quality, because before this we had to generate the video separately and then generate the sound effects and the audio itself and then try to merge it with lip sync. That was a different way to do this, but this I think is much better. Now the thing is, Veo 3 is only available to the US users, and it also comes with a price tag of $250 a month plan by Google. They're competing directly with OpenAI's $200 pro plan. Now in addition to Veo 3, Google just launched the state-of-the-art image generator model called Imagen 4, and this is absolutely crazy. Compared to the previous version, Imagen 3, it gives you results in 2K which are way higher quality and looks very realistic, and you can also use this for printing and other stuff. So let's see some examples right here. By the way, Imagen 4 is right now available on Quick Reel and Google's official platform, that is the AI Studio. So here are some examples. So here I'm generating an image with the prompt: a close-up shot of a beautiful field overflowing with abundant frosted wildflowers, use of deep pink, purples and yellows. Let's click on generate and let's see the results. Now this looks amazing. As you can see, there's frost whites, pinks, purples and the yellows are there. This look absolutely amazing. So let's try something more funny, right? An Indian woman driving in the opposite direction, causing a traffic jam. A lot of AI models, one thing I noticed, a lot of AI models fail with a car that is going in the opposite direction. Let's see if Imagen 4 solved it or not. Now, nowhere near an Indian woman driving the car, but this is not going into the other direction. Let's see another example. By the way, you can come here and you can download the image as well. You can choose from different model. We're right now using Imagen 4 with different aspect ratios as well. Again, if you see, it is again generating the same kind of image with an Indian woman driver. With I don't know what this what this woman is doing. But the car is not going into the opposite direction. Let's try again. Let's give it more detail. An Indian woman driving in the opposite direction of a road, of a busy road, causing a traffic jam. Let's see what it generates. Okay, it's better. Like the entire setting is India, and like you can see that there's a traffic jam, people are on the road, and you see the shadows and everything is cool. This is a good generation, right? And there's a proper Indian woman driving the car, but not in the opposite direction. So after doing a lot of these iterations, one thing I noticed that the AI models are unable to generate images of persons driving in the opposite direction. Maybe it can be because of less training data available on this, but again, yeah. And after generating multiple times, I see the similar type of result that is happening, but not the correct image. Awesome. Close up of a toad fighting. Oh my god. As you can see, this is insanely realistic. The shadows, the shininess of the skin and everything. This looks very good. Let's try one more generation and move to the next. I don't know what they are doing, but it is certainly good. Awesome. By the way, Imagen 4 is very good at generating text as well. Let's see with an Indian truck with the text written on its back. We have all seen it somewhere, right? Buri nazar wale tera muh kala, right? Let's try this. And if you just see that, right, Buri, like it is completely picked up the design, the font and everything of how Indian trucks are, right? If you just close up enough, you can see that the number, the writing, apart from this is not correct, but the generation is absolutely perfect. Let's generate another one where the prompt is Narendra Modi with a flag that says slay. I don't know if it's able to generate. Now if you just see this, Narendra Modi is holding a flag which says slay. That is hilarious, right? So we can generate any sort of thing, even we can generate famous personalities with it, right? Absolutely insane. By the way, all of it is available on quickreel.io, where you can come in and try the text to image feature of this, right? Also, Imagen 4 is very good at product photography. Let's try with an example. A product photo shoot of Shrek slippers. You have all seen the Shrek movie. So I wanted some merchandise. It turned out better than expected. As you can see, it has completely taken it, and the clothes, the entire stitching of it looks perfect. Awesome. And not only that, let's say I want to generate my own card game with Indian or Delhi or any city feel inside of it, right? I can generate that, right? The prompt is simple: imaginary deck of playing cards, but it's for Indian local people from Delhi. Add categories of power, defense, etc. Make 6 cards in totals. So as you can see, it generated the Lal Killa, I think Lakshmi Bai, right? Sorry, I'm not very good with that. But yeah, Chandni Chowk, this is amazing. Just imagine the possibilities. Now anyone with this creative tool can make their own products. Let's say this card game only, they can generate the cards one by one and then upscale them and then get them printed. That's a whole product for them. Awesome. Now doing something absolutely ridiculous. Let's try making a detailed image of a real credit card with name Ayush Sharma and 03/31 expiry and Bank of India as the company. Dude, if you just see that, it got the numbers, the expiration date, the name and everything correct. This is awesome. I mean, this is again dangerous in place, right? I do not recommend any one of you just trying this for illegal purposes, but yeah, it is capable of that. And if we benchmark this right now, Google released an Imagen 4 Gen AI benchmark where we can see that the Imagen 4 Ultra is right there with the best quality, and you can see that the latency is very low. You can see that GPT still generates the best quality images, but it takes a ton of time, whereas Imagen is at least 6 times faster than GPT. And so overall, I would say Imagen takes this point, you can see other models such as High Dream, Midjourney, it performs way better than them and it's way faster. Google just killed it with this one. Video and image generators out there, Google also has the Gemini 2.5 Pro, which is the benchmark of all LLMs out there, and combining all this would give you a good creative studio. So Google has already taken a step to do that. So Google launched a new tool called Flow, where you can generate entire movies with it. You can create and edit images and videos with Imagen or VO with sounds, and you can specify consistent characters or keyframes. This is super efficient way for you to produce and edit full videos via AI. Flow is only available in US right now with the $250 plan, but it will be rolling out soon to other users as well. It uses the amazing VO3 for video generation, Imagen 4 for the image generation, and Gemini 2.5 Pro for the reasoning of it. Here are some of the coolest features of Flow, right? The first one being, they have something called ingredients to video, which basically is the reference to video, right? Where you can upload reference images of the objects or characters that you want to insert in the video, and it will get VO3 to generate and video with all of these assets, right? So with this tool, of course, you can generate consistent characters or objects or backgrounds, right? So second, here's an extremely useful feature as well. Google Flow also has frames to video, which is basically you upload an image as the start or the end frame. So and you can also control the camera movement of it, right? Awesome. And the third, you can take an existing video and extend it further. That is insane. And this allows seamless transition from scene to scene, right? And with this, you can generate videos of any length. You can extend it by 8 seconds plus 8 seconds and like that, right? And we are still not done. Google also dropped Stitch, an AI powered UI designer that creates powerful UI design with just a prompt. And the best part is it's completely free for all users right now. So again, it is in beta right now, but let's generate something, right? Let's generate a web design of a website for dog accessories. Let's click on generate the design. Again, it is right now loaded in and it is right now generating the design in real time for me, right? And it is blazingly fast. Awesome. And it is here. As you can see, here is the landing page, elevate your pup style. And these are different dog accessories. It even created the accessories and the names for it. Awesome. And the customer reviews and everything. Cool, really cool. And what you can also do is you can chat with this website designer, and it will automatically add stuff for you. Let's say I want to add a CTA section with the text, take me on a walk, and add a CTA section with the text, take me on a walk. Let's see what it gives us. You just click on edit and it starts redesigning and reiterating the things for you. And the even better thing is you can drop in your reference images of the website and it will create the UI for you. Awesome. And it's here. And as you can see, it generated something of a CTA for me which says take me on a walk with a button of take me on a walk. You messed up the design of the CTA. Please fix that. So here's another example. This user asked photo library app with a semantic images recognition. UI is a slide bar, library and detailed view. Here you can see it converted such a good UI for it, right? And the best part is that you would be able to get the code and export it to Figma directly from it. So if I were a designer, I would be worried about my job. Here are some more examples. Like this is a mobile friendly home page, home for marketplace, handmade ceramic and pottery with a minimalist design, right? And you can see this is amazing, the UI for it. You can again export it in code of Figma. You can change the theme as well. Awesome. And here's something that I generated last night. So this is a website for a crochet product website where you can see it generated the bears, the hats and everything with the about section and processes. This is amazing. As you may know that Google search has been dying. The search results aren't good. Even if I search for water purifier, I get tons of sponsored ads of product which I do not want, and when I even scroll down, again these are sponsored ads for websites, and then again products, and I'm not even on the shopping tab. After this, you can see then again after scrolling quite a bit, I see a legit website where I can see the product. To counter this, Google is now coming out with AIs where you have to manually scroll and click on the search results, we can just use ChatGPT, right? Well, they have just unveiled AI mode for Google search, which turns the search into a conversational chatbot where users can naturally query for different topics and get a lot more relevant answers. So again, this is only live in US right now, so I'll just show you an example. And by the way, we are not even close to being done here, right? So Google dropped yet another awesome tool called Jules. By the way, I had a chance to see the demo of it in CTU Connect a month before it would launch in Bangalore. Now, this is an AI coding agent that can autonomously inspect your code base and do tasks that you assign it. Think of it like a team of software engineering interns, and you should be able to access it right now. It's on jules.google. I'll just open this up. It's on jules.google. The design is pretty fun. And what you can do, you can just go on, click try Jules, and after you are here, you can connect your GitHub repo to it, just like that. I already connected my GitHub repo code bases. You can connect your own private, public, whatever you want, and you can assign it tasks, write documentation. I can give it tasks for my own repository, like write documentation for it and update the readme file with the changes, and I just give it a go, and it will generate a plan on how it needs to act step by step and ask me to allow it, right? And right now Google has limited it to 5 uses, 5 daily task limit. It can, by the way, it can do parallel tasks, so it can create multiple branches that you can merge into your main one, right? So as you can see, it launches up a VM, it clones the repository, and it is now thinking of what tasks it needs to do. By the way, he is now reading, and it has come up with its plan, that is to update the readme, add JS doc comments, and document utility functions, API functions, regex store, and submit the changes, right? Now it is asking me to approve the plan, or it can also auto approve. I'll just approve it. It runs in the server side of the running the code on its own VM, so it is quite good, right? You don't have to even look at it, and it can after some time it will give you a pull request with all of the changes that it has done, and you can just merge it. I'll show you a previous example that it gave me. I asked it, tell me everything about this project and in pointers, right? So it made a plan to explore it, to summarize it, and to present the findings to the user. So as you can see, now it's updating the code as we speak, and right now it's working slow because right now Jules is experiencing high load and task may experience increased latency. You can add any type of repository and any branch and give it the task, and it will follow through it. You can ask it to do all sort of things. Update your code base with comments or documentation. It can improve SEO of your website. It can do CSS for you. It can do all sort of things, right? And the awesome thing about this is these agents work in parallel. So I can assign it multiple tasks and it will do all of those at the same time. I'll drop the link below in the description so you can try this out. Google just launched an update to the Gemini Live feature. For those of you who are not familiar with Gemini Live, it is a real-time AI voice agent that you can talk to, share your screen with, share photos with, and it can give you real-time responses back. In fact, there are a lot of use cases for that. Let's look at it. So first, I'll just talk to Gemini. Hey Gemini, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. How about you? How's your day going?
It has been awesome, and I'm really surprised by how many features did Google release on its Google I/O event in 25. Tell me more about them.
Oh, Google I/O was quite exciting this year. They announced a lot of advancements, particularly in areas like artificial intelligence, updates to Android, and new features for their services. They showcased some really
awesome. Hey Gemini, now what I want you to do is give me a list of 3 most exciting things that Gemini Live can do.
Based on what was presented, 3 really exciting things that Gemini Live can do are its ability to understand natural language in real time and have fluid conversations, its capability to process multiple types of information at once, like text and potentially images, and its potential for more interactive.
Got it. So hey Gemini, let's do one experiment. I'm gonna talk to you in English and you're gonna reply back to me in Hindi, right? Sounds cool?
जरूर, कोई बात नहीं. मैं हिंदी में जवाब दूंगा. पूछिए क्या बात करनी है?
So hey Gemini, what is the capital city of Delhi? So hey Gemini.
दिल्ली? मैं आपकी बात समझ नहीं पाया. क्या आप अपना सवाल फिर से पूछ सकते हैं?
For sure. So hey Gemini, tell me more about what is the architecture that you are based upon? Is it a transformer or mat transformer? What is it?
मैं गूगल द्वारा विकसित जेमिनी मॉडल के आर्किटेक्चर पर आधारित हूँ. ये एक तरह का ट्रांसफॉर्मर आधारित मॉडल है.
Awesome.
विभिन्न जानकारियों को समझने.
Gemini, Thanks for this, and I hope I understood quite a bit. Can you also tell me what is today's date and time right now?
आज 23 मई 2025 है और अभी समय 2:21 PM UTC है.
Awesome. Say hello to me in 5 different languages.
Namaste, hello, hello, hola, 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 French, bonjour, French, ciao, Italian.
Awesome, thanks. Have a good day, bye. So as you can see, the stream is really good and it can understand and it can give you real-time responses. This is amazing. Let's try one more thing. Let me just share my screen and ask it what it's seeing right now. I'm gonna give it the entire screen access. Hey Gemini, what do you see on my screen right now?
I see a Google search page with a search bar.
And what is the background?
The background has an animated character with some flowers.
Do you know this reference of this character?
Yes, that character looks like Doug Funny from the animated television series Doug.
Awesome. Can you tell me how can I sign in on this website?
To sign in, please look for the sign in button, which is usually located in the top right corner of the page. And click
Got
on
it. Found it. Awesome, thanks. Now I'm being redirected here and I'm logged in, right? Can you tell me more about this website, what it is?
This website appears to be an AI clipping tool that helps convert long videos into viral short videos quickly. It offers various AI tools for video editing, generating subtitles, and creating images.
Awesome. So, what do you think? Should I buy a subscription for it?
Based on the features it offers, it seems like a useful tool for video editing and content creation. If you frequently create videos and need to convert them into short formats, a subscription could be beneficial. However, it depends on your specific needs and usage.
Awesome, thanks. Can you also check me, do I have an existing subscription for this or not?
Yes, I can see that you have a current plan, which is listed as Enterprise Monthly, and it refreshes on June 1st, 2023. You currently have 97 credits left.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Gemini.
You're welcome. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, that was awesome. Thanks. As you saw, I can share my screen to it and it will advise me step by step for whatever that is on my screen and whatever I need to ask to Gemini, right? The advancement has been crazy. In the Generate Media tab of the Google AI Studio, they have launched a new Gemini speech generation feature as well, where they have introduced new voices which are more realistic and good sounding. And we can also talk with him over a voice call, right? We already did that. Awesome. So let's try to run this and see what the speaker 1 and 2 do. We get different voices here. We can give it instructions of what the styles.
Hello! We're excited to show you our native speech capabilities,
where you can direct a voice, create realistic dialogue, and so much more.
Awesome. As you saw, we can get different dialogues in with different speakers, right? And we can also set the style for the narration or the instruction for how it needs to sound like. This is cool. Think of all of the AI generated podcasts that are gonna come out there. Gemini Live is decent, but here's another crazy thing that Google has launched right now, and it's called Project Astra. It's a real-time AI agent that can help with real-time interaction and even search for you, browse the internet for you, do calls for you, and run your device for you, right? Now it is not launched yet, or nor do we have a tentative date for its launch, but it is exciting. Let's see the demo for it.
I'm here with the latest research prototype of Project Astra, and we're going to see how it can help me fix my bike. Hey, go online and look for a user's manual for a Huffy mountain bike.
Now this is absolutely what I'm excited about, right? I don't, like, if this comes out, I don't even have to lift up my finger to even search or do anything. I can just ask it and it can do everything for me. It is kind of like Google MCP, which can talk to any application itself, right? And navigate through it. Now in addition to these really awesome creative tools and models like video generation, audio generation, and even UI studios, right? There is still a huge update in the AI models field, right? Google just announced Gemma 3N. Now this is an AI model that can run on as low as 2 GB of VRAM, right? Which means you can run it locally even on your smartphone. Meaning it doesn't need to connect to the internet or any other server and can give you answers directly from your smartphone or locally. Let's look at an example. Now Gemma 3N is designed to be mobile first. Like other Gemini models, this is also multimodal. In other words, it not only just understands text, it can also process audios, images and even videos. It means like it can be used for wide range of applications like speech recognition, translation, image analysis, or the summarizing the videos itself, right? And Gemma 3N was trained on the data of over 140 different languages. Just think of that. So it would be really good for multilingual tasks like translations, right? And if you look at the performance of this, it is incredible. Like here we have the launch site. Now we see that this tiny model of just 4 billion parameters is competing with Claude 3.7 Sonnet, which was just released a couple of months back, right? This is insane. And it is even beating the GPT 4.1 while all running on your smartphone. This is cool. Now Gemma 3N is working on a new type of architecture that is matte former, which basically allows it to run on very low VRAM, right? And it also uses techniques like per layer embeddings and KVC sharing and advanced activation quantization, which basically allows it to use very less memory. Now this new architecture, matte former, in simpler terms is like smaller models that are inside of a larger model. So when you ask it a query, it only activates certain parts of the model, so it uses a lot less VRAM than required, hence giving it the speed and performance capabilities. And the best part about this is open source, so anyone can just go on to Hugging Face and download it right away. And we can see it right now that Google launched Gemma 3N as open source, and it is available right here. There are two different models, the 2 billion and the 4 billion one, and anyone can just download that and tweak it for their own. And if you want a video on how to do that exactly, comment down below and I'll make a tutorial for you. And with these small models that are open source and are available right now, I believe like within 1 year or so, we are going to be seeing AI models that are natively inside hardware devices such as smartphones or any other devices that come out there. That way the performance would be way more and the latency would be way less, and we can communicate and get the AI to do tasks for us without even lifting a finger. That is, the phone can do calls, make reservations and everything from you natively without the need of it connecting to a server. Gemma 3N is also available for you to use in Google's AI Studio. Here we come onto the Gemma side, we see a Gemma 3N 4 billion live, and we can teach me matte formers, and I can run this and you can see how fast this is. And this being so small of a model that it can run on edge devices as well, and it is giving me the outputs of everything. And this is a very small 4 billion parameter model that is beating the Anthropic's flagship 3.7 Sonnet as well. This is crazy. Now in addition to Gemma 3N, Google also released update on their own flagship model, that is the Gemini 2.5 Pro. And we can see that the Gemini 2.5 Pro model has been on the top of the list across all categories, and it wins by a huge margin with the O3 model itself. Google has been killing it across all different AI sectors. And this is the new update for the Gemini 2.5 Pro, which you can again use in the Google AI Studio, right? And this makes it even better. They've updated Gemini 2.5 Pro with this deep think mode, which allows it to think even longer and harder. If you turn this on, it makes it even more performant in terms of handling complex reasoning tasks like math or coding. Looking at the performance improvement with this deep think mode in terms of mathematics, it's like 15% gain over regular Gemini 2.5 Pro, which is already way better than other leading AI models like O3 or O4 mini. Same with coding and with multimodal reasoning. I mean, across the board, Google is just crushing it with other companies in terms of these AI models. Now, currently you cannot access DeepThink yet. It would only be available to trusted testers via the Gemini API, which again I'll be applying for the access. Now, in addition to the Gemini 2.5 Pro update, they've also updated the lightweight model Gemini 2.5 Flash, and this model is way efficient. So this update makes it use 20 to 30% less tokens, but it also achieves better score across multiple benchmarks, including reasoning, multimodality, coding, and long context. In fact, you can try this new version of Gemini 2.5 Flash again on the Google AI Studio. I can give it math problems. It will think before answering it, and it gives the correct answers, right? This is awesome. If we look at the LLM Arena board again, we see that the Gemini 2.5 Flash preview is again leading on the second place, only behind the Gemini 2.5 Pro, and it is the 2.5 Flash model, which is the lightweight model, is again beating the O3 and O4, which is beating the O3 and the 4O models by a good difference. Again, I have included all the links in the description below. Now a month back when I was at the CTO Connect event, where we got access to the models way before everyone else a month ago, Google also showed us the project Mariner, which is basically like the Manus or the GenSpark, which is an AI agent which can do computer use and browser use to do tasks for you. This is basically a team of AI agent that can autonomously do multi-step tasks to fulfill your prompts. For example, it can search your web, interact with the website, fill out forms, and compile reports for you, right? It even handles complicated workflows, buying tickets or shopping online, right? Now it is a team of AI agent. It is not just one. It can do many tasks in parallel at the same time. This makes it way more efficient and faster than a human manually doing any of these things, right? And get this, that project Mariner will be integrated into a new agent mode feature in the Gemini app. Again, this is only available in US, but it will be soon rolled out to other countries as well. Finally, at the Google I/O event, they also announced Android XR. Now this is a new AI powered operating system for headset and smart glasses. Now it's very similar to Androids on smartphone, but this is for smart glasses and the headsets. It is designed to give you an immersive hands-free experience. This of course uses Google Gemini's model, which are integrated into the OS, and this allows for extreme context-aware assistant and natural conversation with the users, right? You can just chat with it and it will help you carry out things on the device itself. For example, the main use case I like about this is the live translation. Let's take a look at the examples. It can show you directions on screen, it can translate different languages for you, and it can search the web for you without you even have to taking out your phone. This is awesome. It can take photos and even record memories for you, which you can later recall through it by just asking a question. Now, they're also partnering with Samsung to manufacture these glasses via a project called Project Muhan. This will also offer complete immersiveness. I think it would be a lot better than Apple, because Apple Vision Pro is a lot heavy and you cannot use it for a long time as well, right? Plus, this looks aesthetically cool. Google is also partnering up with other brands to develop these smart glasses. Now, note that Google has been developing this smart glasses technology for over a decade now, way before everyone else was there. And I think this is the right time that Google is putting all the technology to make something good. We are now having these small and powerful models like Gemma 3N, which can run on local on-device. Plus, the hardware has improved quite a lot. So I think these smart glasses will have this thinking multi-model small models like Gemma 3N, which can do all the tasks and navigation in the device itself, which will give you very less latency. So basically, that sums up the entire Google I/O event and all of the new updates that are here by Google. And as you can see, Google is now cooking some insane AI projects. No other company is coming close to this. Let me know in the comment what all you think of this and which tool are you looking forward to using the most. And this was my first video on the AI news and updates. I'll be diving much more deeper into these models and their functionality in the later episodes. So tune in and hit subscribe on that button, and see you in another video. Bye.